Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Chemical Angel and we are here going to be reacting to Caleb's exclusive aftertaste. So this is one of the permanent 5 stars you can get in the X-Space Echo, and I got it during like the free blue ticket banner stuff that was happening. And yeah, so I'm going to be checking this card out. It says, enjoy good food while it's fresh and see the people you care about while there's still time. Interesting. So we're going to just jump right into it, see what the card is about. The mission area is clear. Over. Wait, you can't go there. And a little lady in a wheelchair tries to enter the area marked off with barricade tape. I quickly stop her. Ma'am, we just cleaned up residue energy here. It might not be safe yet. We can't allow citizens to enter for now.
Young lady, I lost my bracelet.
What does it look like? I'll help you look for it.
It's golden, old-fashioned, and has gotten some wear and tear over the years.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. The lakeside is covered with green grass that touches my calf. I squat down and search through the grass. This is giving me a sense of deja vu. Oh, like a flashback.
There, do you see it? It's resting on the leaf. That kind of beetle lived during the dinosaurs' time. It's one of the oldest creatures on Earth.
Ah, take it away. Why am I suddenly thinking of Caleb again? Something in the grass sparkles under the sun and I quickly walk over to pick it up. This bracelet matches the elderly lady's description. It must be hers. Oh, he's already here. I follow the sound and see Caleb standing before me with his figure outlined by the sun. Are you actually Caleb, or am I just hallucinating from the heat?
Can't remember what I look like?
We weren't expecting you, that's why. Caleb's familiar voice is unmistakably real. Why are you here?
I had no important plans today, so I thought I'd come by Lincoln.
Why didn't you message me first?
I figured you were busy.
His lips move a little, seeming to have something to say, but his gaze settles on the bracelet in my hand.
I saw you looking for something here from a mile away. What's that?
The lady over there lost her bracelet. I stand up and look at her, who's waiting for me in the distance. I'm about to call it a day. I'll clock out after I give this to her. Caleb and I walk back. The elderly lady smiles and waves at me from her wheelchair.
Yes, this is my bracelet. Thank you, young lady.
You're welcome. She fondly strokes her bracelet. A piece of it is missing and the pattern is obviously worn. Ma'am, this bracelet looks unique. Have you worn it for a long time?
Yeah, someone important gave this to me years ago, and I've never had the heart to throw it away.
Was it from a friend or a lover?
Let's say a friend who never became a lover. He had a special status, but if I was braver, maybe it could have happened.
The lady waves.
When you're my age, regret will be your biggest fear. Well, it's getting late. I should go now. Thank you both.
Right as she's about to leave, she looks back at Caleb.
Young man, you got here early. Why did you just stand there watching her?
Oh, caught in 4K? Like, what happened? Ratting him out. The elderly lady smiles and leaves. Dusk approaches, bringing a chill to the evening breeze.
Well, I'll get going now.
No! Leaving so soon? You haven't even done anything yet.
I did one thing. I saw you.
Aw. He turns away from me, ready to walk away. It's late. Are there still trains to Skyhaven?
I can catch the last one.
Do you want to count how many words you said to me since you saw me? He suddenly stops. Are we going to keep doing this forever? Because I guess this is like, it's really awkward still, because I think they're still trying to get used to seeing each other again after the situation, so this is why it's like so weird.
I'm just afraid it might make you uncomfortable.
Oh, that's so sweet, Caleb. If it was, I wouldn't have asked you to stay. Caleb turns around.
You're asking me to stay?
If you go to Skyhaven now, it will be after midnight when you get home. Stay at my place for the night. I opened the fridge, grabbed some apples, wash, chop, and toss them into the juicer, then hit the start button. Yep, 2 apples, no mistake. Are you making apple juice? Caleb walks over to the kitchen counter and washes the ingredients that he got and places them on the cutting board.
You invited me here to be your chef, right?
Let's keep it between us.
Hand over the pepper, please.
The heat is on high and the oil is sizzling in the pan. Pepper's here. I turn around with a dish of ground pepper in my hands just as Caleb turns too. Oh, it still makes you sneeze, huh?
You did that on purpose, right?
Not at all. Please don't slander your shoe, Seth. Remember how Pepper made you sneeze your head off when you cooked for the first time? I heard everything from the living room.
You were kinder back then. You offered me tissues and checked on me.
I grab a few tissues and stand on my tiptoes. Grinning, I try to wipe his face clean. But Caleb snatches the tissues from my hand.
I got it.
He doesn't want her to do all that stuff. He steps back and puts some space between us.
You got here early. Why did you just stand there watching her?
He was ready to leave after seeing me for a few minutes. Is Caleb avoiding me? He's avoiding the fact, like, he does, like you said, he doesn't want to make her uncomfortable because he knows that the situation was, it left them off on a bad start, and a restart essentially. Like, the reunion wasn't great, so she had to take some time to think about what was happening. So I can understand why Caleb is trying to be, she's being like this to make sure she's okay, like us as the player, MC, she's okay, right? So he seems to know what I'm thinking about based on my silence.
That's why I don't want to stay. I can't stand seeing you between a rock and a hard place.
I don't feel that way at all. I head to the living room, turn on the stereo on my phone, and find the playlist Caleb shared with me. As the music plays, I turn around, gaze at him, and try to stretch my smile even wider. You liked these songs back then, right? Caleb nods.
Wash your hands. Dinner's ready.
The table is set with steaming dishes. Caleb and I pull out the chairs and sit across from each other. Try it. I just learned how to make this drink. I pour clear soda into a glass and add the freshly made apple juice. The clear liquid swirls, mixing it with the soda and creating a refreshing color. Soda and apple juice together?
Just a simple beverage for me?
That's all. I never thought of that combination before. It is simple, but I took my time to learn it.
You bought apples this week. Did you know I'd be here?
I got them just to practice, and the store was having a sale. You want to know if I learned this recipe for you?
I can read you like a book.
Why don't you just ask me right away? By the way, do you cook a lot in Skyhaven? You haven't gotten rusty at all.
Most of the time, it's just me. So, I don't cook much.
Why not find someone to join you for dinner? He suddenly falls silent. No friends to have dinner with?
We always eat out. Who would want to cook for them anyway? What about you? Your place is spotless.
Caleb, is that a compliment?
Do you usually cook by yourself?
I don't have the chance to cook every day. Work often runs late, so I usually go out with friends. Wait, are you fishing for info again?
Not really. I haven't even asked who they are.
You already know about my friends. I'll probably introduce them to you someday. Our conversation ends. Before I say more, my phone starts buzzing. Caleb glances at my lit screen.
Which friend is this? I don't recall you mentioning him.
Hey, I heard you encountered a self-aware wanderer today. Tell me about it when you have some free time, okay?
I flip my phone over, planning to reply later.
Aren't you worried your friend will be upset if you don't respond right away? Are you two close?
Okay, Caleb, we see you asking all these questions right now. He looks slightly bothered, lips pursed. Caleb, that's a colleague. He's like, you can sense the jealousy immediately. I open the app and slide my phone towards him. See for yourself. Caleb doesn't even look. He turns off the phone and slides it back to me.
Let's eat. The food's getting cold.
I take a bite out of my meal and feel an indescribable emotion. Dinner ends and the tableware is washed. Holding a quilt, I head back to the living room. Caleb, this couch might be a bit cramped for you.
It's fine. I might not sleep much anyway.
When did you start having trouble sleeping? I've always been jealous of how well you sleep.
As a kid, I only worried about being late for school or what to do after driving you mad. It's different now.
He half turns to look out the window. It is completely dark outside. I sit on the couch, suddenly unsure how to start another conversation. It feels as if any topic we pick ends up going in a strange direction.
I like it here, more than Skyhaven.
Well, you grew up here. Since you like it here, you don't need to sneak back.
Would you let me stay if I came?
He turns and leans against the window, arms crossed, looking at me. Don't make yourself sound like a stray. You're welcome here. It's just that the couch is too small for you. You'll have to curl up.
Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Don't take it seriously.
What was he even? I guess he was implying something else, but I wonder if he wants to like live with her again. I guess because they lived together, I think, as kids, as like their relationship. So I think he's probably like implying like, oh, I want to live together in a home. I'm worried you won't feel comfortable.
Okay, I get it.
The conversation falls flat. Not knowing how to continue, I stand up and head to the kitchen. Oh, there's still some apple juice. I'll get some more. Don't just stand there. His gaze meets mine as we pass, and quickly shifts away before I can grasp its meaning. When I return to the living room, Caleb has already settled down on the couch. It's really cold. Here you go. Water quickly condensates on the glass of icy beverage as I hand it to him. My fingertips touch, and the warmth and coldness clash. Caleb doesn't let go right away, but pulls me to sit next to him on the couch. So much time has passed. Holding his hand feels unfamiliar to me. A mixture of emotions well up as I sit down and slowly pull my hand away from his warm palm. Well, I was hoping to play a game with you before bed, but now I'm even more bored.
Let's chat for a bit. It's been a while since we had a proper chat.
You do know that. I have a lot to share, but I don't want to bother you knowing how busy you are.
Back in college, I used to call you from Skyhaven. But sometimes I could tell you were distracted based on the way you talked.
Why didn't you video call? That way you could have kept an eye on me.
Maybe I didn't want to see the face you'd make just to appease me.
I did that?
A broken object, even when fixed, still shows its cracks. They're always there. And when you try to ignore them, that look on your face is impossible to hide.
He's not actually talking about the calls back then. Do I still have that look?
Not really. You know how it is. I have fun making a big deal out of something to scare you.
His tone is rather whimsical, but I can't bring myself to laugh. No need to stand alone so far away next time you come over, and let me know you're here.
Do you remember what the lady said today? I saw you were busy evacuating people, so I didn't want to get in the way.
Their car was gone by 2, but I saw you at 4. So you arrived even earlier than the lady mentioned?
I saw you talking with a colleague. I thought about going over, but...
The laughter. In the darkness, his laughter sounds clear.
I guess we don't have enough topics for small talk.
Excuses and lies, however, have increased. Aw, man, this sucks for them. Aw, man. Because you could tell how sad he is about, like, the situation, like, how he can't, like, talk to, like, the person he cares about the most. Like, she's the most important person to him, and he can't even talk to her properly now. Even his breathing sounds heavy when he's not talking. The elderly lady we met today, she wasn't with the person who gave her the bracelet, right?
Who knows?
People forget things they didn't do, but sometimes they forget the things they did. After I speak, Caleb stays silent for a while.
People are full of contradictions. For a long, long time, I've known what I want.
But what if it causes you pain? If you don't get any response, would you still go on?
Do you really think I haven't struggled?
His voice sounds like he's mocking himself, or my question. I slowly clench my fist. Another long silence, I hear Caleb sigh.
I'm well aware of what I'm doing. What about you? Are you aware?
The room is so quiet, I can hear the bubbles popping in the glass. I look down, pretending to count them. We sit next to each other, close, yet I dare not look into his eyes. Unsure on how to respond, I retreat to my camouflage again. That night, I can't sleep. Tossing and turning, all I can see is the ceiling when I open my eyes, and when I close them, I see Caleb against the light. Turning in bed, I hear footsteps from the living room. Caleb, you can't sleep either? Well, he did say he was gonna not really sleep. I only managed to fall asleep late into the night. When I wake up the next day, my head feels heavy and foggy. Stepping out of the bedroom, I find the quilt neatly folded onto the living room sofa, yet Caleb is nowhere to be found. Shock and disappointment crashes into me like a wave. Caleb? Has he left without even saying goodbye? Oh my god. The knock at the door sends me running. I hope to see him when I open it. And sure enough, Caleb is there.
I knew you'd be up around this time.
You went for a run? I thought you had left.
I was planning to, but then I remembered I didn't make your breakfast, so I came back.
Okay. Really?
Not really.
Okay. He walks past me to enter the kitchen.
What do you want to eat? I'll make it.
Anything, as long as it's cooked by you. I breath a sigh of relief and follow him into the kitchen. Did you sleep well last night? I kept hearing your footsteps.
I didn't. It's hard to sleep when I'm tossing and turning over something.
Do you want to sleep some more?
No need. I'm used to it.
You seem preoccupied.
What about you? Or is it easy to forget about your worries?
Mm.
Have you never lost sleep over someone?
The sound of running water mixes with his voice. I freeze. He said, I'm used to it. Has it always been like this? Caleb turns off the faucet and a satisfied smile appears on his face.
Silence is the best answer. I guess that's a no. Why aren't you full of questions now? Just like before. Why didn't you ask me who kept me up all night?
I don't want you to have so much on your mind whenever you see me.
You say that as if I don't want to end this sooner. Were you avoiding my question? Were you afraid I'd say it was you? Or were you scared I'd say it wasn't you?
Ooh. Oh, man. Shouldn't you be making breakfast? Focus.
Are you going to help me or not?
Oh my god. Man, oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, this angle, this pic. Oh wait, this looks good. Holy, oh my god.
Soda recipe. 1.5 ounces of apple syrup. Caleb's favorite type.
Oh, so she really did made it for
So,
him.
you did learn to make it for me after all. I never hear you say you miss me. Should I take this as a sign you do?
Whatever makes you happy.
You didn't sleep well last night either, right? For whom?
Oh god. Oh. For...
No rush. Take your time to come up with a reason. But right now, if delicious things aren't eaten in time, they become stale.
Wow. Oh my god, that was so like intimate as hell. Oh my god, them that close up with the apple and the lips getting closer together. I don't know if the bite symbolizes them maybe kissing or they just actually took a bite, but the fact that it faded to white is crazy. Oh my god. I did buy those apples on purpose and I chose Caleb's favorite. And I grasped the soda recipe in proportions after trying out many formulas. As soda interaction in the kitchen this morning makes me suddenly realize, at some point without even noticing, I started to look forward to every unexpected visit from Caleb. Aww.
I'm well aware of what I'm doing. What about you? Are you aware?
Caleb, I think I get it now. Just like the apple we held in our hands, delicious things should be enjoyed in time. If you want to see someone, you should tell them.
My ride is here. You can head back now.
I put my hands in my coat pocket and nod gently. Oh. But as he gets into the car, I step forward, stop the closing door, and climb in myself.
What's wrong?
Caleb, let me go to the station with you. He doesn't stop me. Oh, she wants to spend more time with him. Aww.
You can go back now. Otherwise, you might as well come to Skyhaven with me.
I shake my head and follow him into the hall, watching him buy a ticket and accompanying him to the platform, all the way to the ticket gate.
Why are you following me around, just like when I went to college? Are you afraid I'll get lost?
I clutch the spare key in my pocket, hesitating to speak. When will you be visiting Lincoln again? Does your silence mean you don't want to come back anytime soon?
Why do you ask?
If you haven't even thought about when you'll see me again, then all those things you said aren't really important.
Look, I'm not the type to hold back when I like something.
Okay.
You know, as a kid, I'd finish my favorite snacks immediately. Also, I'd run to buy my favorite models before the store closed.
We stand face to face. He observes the crowd in the station as if trying hard to suppress an emotion.
Why would I want to leave this place? I just know that compared to you, I'm better at acting as if I don't care.
I hesitate, but finally take the warm key out of my pocket. Are you giving him like the key to our apartment? Girl. Then find a way to come back. And don't act like a stray next time. I'll take you in. I open my hand. The spare key for my place lies in my palm. Wow, she's really giving him the key. You said you didn't want to see me because you couldn't stand the look on my face. The one like I've just seen those cracks. If ignoring it hurts you, then I won't do that anymore. And if those cracks are always there, then let them be there forever. Next time when I see you, I won't ask why you came. Do not let having an excuse stop you from seeing me. In fact, you don't need an excuse to see me. My hand remains where it is. After a moment, Caleb reaches out and takes the key.
If you regret this later, I'll call you a coward. Forever.
You probably won't have the chance to call me that. I'm more likely to regret not giving you the key sooner.
You said it.
Caleb smiles and places his hand on my shoulder, turning me around and letting me face the bustling station hall. I watch the electronic screen showing departing trains, where crowds alternate between farewells and reunions every day.
Go back now. Let me watch you leave.
But he places his index finger gently against my cheek, urging me not to turn around.
Don't look back at me. If you do, it'll be more difficult to leave.
This is so sweet. Alright, you seem to have a lot of experience in this.
But I'm only good with theories. Because, in actions, I always look back.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was so nice. Oh, this was so cute. Yeah, this card is just it's just the fact of, you know, knowing what to deal with after the situation. It's really interesting. Because, like, obviously, he wants to be there for her and see her, but he doesn't know how to approach her after everything that happened. That's why the lady kind of ratted him out, being like, you've been here this whole time checking her, and why are you now doing something about it? Like, you didn't, like, talk to her sooner. Like, it's kind of interesting that, like, his thing was like, oh, I want to make sure she's okay. I don't want to make her uncomfortable with the situation at hand. I want to make sure she's, you know, all okay with me being here, talking to me, whatever. And that's nice because he knows that she has to, like, deal with all the stuff, and it probably took her some time to understand everything. And you know, she seems more calm about it now. Like obviously she's like, why are you kind of being like avoiding me? But also at the same time she was kind of avoiding some stuff as well, like the whole soda recipe and all that. That little Kindle scene was really cute. Like I said, the apple scene was like really intimate. Like I was not like, I feel like that shouldn't be, but like it just is with the way they are. I don't know why I'm stumbling words, but yeah, it's really interesting to see it that way. And like she said, she kept on being with him, following to the station because she didn't want to like, you know, regret anything. She wanted to spend more time with him. The fact that she immediately gave him the spare key is crazy, because now like essentially like she's able to go to his place whenever she wants, and he's able to go to her place whenever he wants. So it's like vice versa. It's cute. They're trying to reconnect the closeness that they had. So overall, I thought it was a great story. Like it was very nice. But yeah, did you guys enjoy this story? Did you enjoy how Caleb was acting with this and how MC was? I really like the fact that they're progressing like slowly. They're trying to rebuild their connection essentially, and I really enjoyed that because the main story was really dark. So I'd like the fact that they're trying to slowly reconnect their relationship pretty much. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.